Mm. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. Hey, Monique, I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Hey. The blood came streaming down, Lady Royale. The blood came streaming down. The blood came streaming down for me. Deidre Rodriguez and Deidre. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Hey, Miss Trisha. Hey, DJ Mookie. They hung him on the cross. They hung him on the cross. They hung him on the cross for me. Hey, Jason and the great Danielle. One day when I was lost, Vernica, he died upon the cross. Miss Trisha, and I know it was the blood for me. Zay, London, CSJ, Chicago. The blood came streaming down. Michelle, the blood came streaming down. Dee Rodriguez and Hillary, the blood came streaming down. Rashida for me. Oh, one day when I was lost, Myron and Mariah, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Betty, Marcelia, and who else is that? Miss Queen making moves. I know it was the blood. Marquisa. I know it was the blood. Fabian and Weezy. I know it was the blood for me. Oh, one day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Hey, y'all get the verse. I know it was the blood. I said, I know it was the blood. I said, I know it was the blood for me. Oh, one day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Sometimes you just gotta say, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Hey, I know it was the blood. That's all the words I got. No, it was the blood. The world is in trouble. No, it was the blood for me. Oh, one day when I was born, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. Hey, Rashida and CSJ Chicago, DJ Mooka Jukebox, and the great Danielle and Shay, my daughter Shay. Thank you, Lord, for sending my daughter Shay, Vernica, and Marquisa. Hey, honey, God is still good. I don't care, honey. I don't care what the world is going through. God is still in control. Amen. God is in control. We'll be taking up offering for the building funds right now. All right, honey. Put the cash app on there so we can get that cash app, get that building fund, get that money for that building fund, honey. But I just was sitting in here tonight, and I was going, you know how I am, charging the phone. Wanted to come on the phone, honey. Come use the phone, honey. But what's wrong with, the world is cloudy right now. So what's wrong with the picture being cloudy, honey? That's the state of the world we're in. The world is cloudy. It's a lot going on in Minneapolis and in St. Paul. There's a lot of fires going on, honey. Yes, and there are a lot of fires, and they have set the police precinct on fire in Minneapolis, where the four officers that were accused, where they were seen on the video of killing uh, Mr. George Floyd. So it is sad. It is sad situation. But you know, uh, I just want to say this. And I say, how I talk about everybody's not meant to protest. Some people need to be behind the scene, organized, and help getting the protest together and all of that. And although I do not condone what the people are doing, setting the fires and looting and rioting and all of that. I I thought about it this way. I thought about it like when I'm at a show and a heckler is out in the audience and they are heckling me. They do not dictate my response to them heckling me. And so when I thought about it like that, I said, although I'm not a violent person and I don't agree with the setting of the fires and everything, I cannot dictate to those people who are lashing out the way they feel they have to lash out. Just like you cannot dictate to me how I'm going to come back at you when you heckle me at my show. I can't dictate to them how they should react. I don't know what they've been through, and I don't know because we all get to a point where enough is enough, and somebody push that button, and we will step out of character. It's not what we want to do, but we have to because we have been pushed to the edge. And who's to say that those people have not been pushed to the edge? And enough is enough. Enough is enough. And a lot of people like me, don't agree with it because that's not in us and that's not what we would do and that's not how we have the situations. But everybody is not us. And we cannot condemn them for their reactions. And it's just like the saying goes, when you know better, you do better. And some of them haven't been around people to expose them to a better way of reacting, a better way of handling their emotions. So we cannot condemn them for what they do not know. If all you have been getting is violence from the police force in that community from from when you was a child until now, and the only way you know how to react is through violence because no one has shown you a better way, cannot be mad at them. You cannot be mad at them for lashing out the only way they know. Now, if somebody was in that neighborhood and they done went and got those people and showed them a better way, showed them how to deal with their anger, it probably wouldn't get to this point. But when you are just dealing with frustration on top of frustration on top of frustration, and nobody is helping you deal with the frustration, and it builds up. It builds up. So what are you expected to do? What are you expected to do? They're exploding. They're exploding. And like I say, I know a lot of people in here do not agree with the way that they are setting that city on fire and looting and, and all the other stuff. But if that's all they know, we can't be mad at them because the saying is, when you know better, you do better. And yes, they know right from wrong, but knowing right from wrong, and when your feelings are involved and your feelings, because we don't know some of those people out there, we're just looking at it and we're talking about Mr. Floyd being murdered. Some of those people out there, they probably done lost family members to the same type of violence, but it just haven't been, a national story. Some of those people have been losing family member after family member. They done grew up losing family members at the hands of police officers. But we don't know it because they didn't make national news. So some of that is out there, starting them fires. I'm tired. I'm tired of losing my family members. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of losing my family members. So we just have to pray. We just have to pray and know that God answers prayer and that prayer changes things. But uh, what I want us to do, what I want us to do right now is in 40 seconds. 40 seconds. They put a knee on that man's neck for almost 10 minutes. They killed him, put a knee on his neck for almost 10 minutes. So what we're going to do, well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be silent for 10 minutes in honor of this young man. I'm going to be silent for 10 minutes, not say nothing for 10 minutes to honor Gregory Floyd and all of the people who have died at the hands of the police officers. 10 minutes. Thank y'all. Mm. Oh, we started at 11:01. We finished at 21:01. Hey, hey, that was just a moment of silence for everybody that came in late. We was having a 10-minute moment of silence because the police officer had his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck for almost 10 minutes. So we were just having a 10-minute moment of silence in honor of Mr. Floyd and all of the people that have been killed at the hand of police officers. And with all of the looting and everything that's going on in Minneapolis and also St. Paul, we can't do nothing but pray. We can't do nothing but pray, and we cannot be angry at the people that are starting the fires and the riots. Because, like I said earlier, before some of y'all got in here, is that when you know better, you do better, and those people probably don't know better. They probably grew up in families where several of their family members growing up have been killed by the police officers. So now these teenagers, all they remember is my uncle so and so got killed by the police officer. My cousin so and so got killed by a police officer. We don't know how many people in certain families that got killed by the police officers. And they've never been outside of their neighborhood because we have black people. A lot of black people they're born, live, grow up, and die in the same neighborhood. And some people don't even get outside their neighborhood. They don't leave outside their city. So it's a lot of that going on. But it's just like there's no a lot of us, myself included, that have been blessed enough to be exposed to different things and to know how to deal with our anger in different ways. They haven't been privy to that. Some of those people that you see out there riding and looting and all of that's all they know. It's survival. It's survival for those people. And thank God that some of us were able to be blessed enough to get out of those neighborhoods, but we ain't forgot about those neighborhoods and we still go back and visit those neighborhoods. But we know the mentality of the people in those neighborhoods. And most of those people are good people. It's just that they don't know. They have not been exposed to a different way of expressing their anger. And we see it in today. It's just like we have grown people on Iana Van Zant. Iana Van Zant deal with a lot of adults, honey, and adults, black people, black adults. We have not been taught how to deal with our anger because it was taboo for black people to talk about going to a therapist, to a shrink. That's what they call it back then. You go and see a shrink? Oh, she crazy. Well, she got to go to it. She got to go see a shrink. So it's just like people it was like, baby, you was like a mark, just like the in the Bible. They talk about the women with issues of blood and stuff, and then just like people don't nobody want to deal with you all when you feel like that. People feel like you crazy, that you girl, she crazy. She go and see a shrink and all that. No, that wasn't a positive thing in our community. So now there are more African American people that have tapped into going to see a psychiatrist and a psychologist and all of that stuff. Life is better for them. So when you find a solution to the problem that you had, you want to reach back and help other people. So it's just like, and I'm saying, it's just like, no, we don't agree. A lot of people do not agree with it, but I don't want those people to lash out at those people because they probably don't know no better. They haven't been exposed to no better. No one has been around them because a lot of people, truth be told, a lot of people when they become successful, honey. Thank you, Marla. A lot of people when become successful, they leave that. They don't want no parts of it. They don't want to go back to that. They'll send a donation to the community for the community center or something like that. But a lot of people, they're not hands on in the community. They're not trying to go back in that community. They'll send some help, but they're not trying to go back like the LeBron James. LeBron James built a school there. He's there in that community. And several more athletes and several more people, several more celebrities. Denzel Washington, he's hooked up with the Boys and Girl Club of America. So it's several more people that are doing that and they are hands on. But some people, it's just like they got out of that. All they trying to do is make some money to bring the rest of their family out. They try to get their aunties, their uncles, their cousins, try to get them out because they know what their life is all about. They know what their life is all about. But the thing about those neighborhoods, people can say what they want about those neighborhoods. The thing about those neighborhoods, those peoples are protective of each other. They are protective of each other in those neighborhoods. And it's just like, yes, it's just like they don't know no better because if somebody had taught them, there's no way they would have burned down that that center that they was building. It's just like they was building a home, apartment building for seniors, I think. So it's just like if they'd have known better, they wouldn't have done that. But when you are angry, and we all have been angry. There have been moments where you wish you have said some things in your anger that you wish you could have took back. But it was like because you were so angry and the emotions had built up so in you, it just flew out. And although you apologize and everything, it still don't take it still don't take away the pain of the ears that comment pierced. It don't take that away. So it's just like with those people, when somebody teach them a better way. Because right now everybody is just like right now everybody is on CNN, and I don't agree with that. And we are here on YouTube, we don't agree with that. And people on MSNBC, I don't agree with the way that they're doing. And people, celebrities from their homes, from the comforts of their home, I don't agree with all that. But none of us are boots on the ground there. None of us are boots on the ground. And it's just like it keep happening to different neighborhoods. It keep happening. It keep happening. And like I say, it just keep happening and some time lapse and it keeps happening. And this goes all the way back to Rodney King. Goes all the way back to Rodney King. If President Obama had his foot on a white man's neck, and there's a video of President Obama with his foot on the white man's neck, and the white man is handcuffed with his hands handcuffed behind his back, and the man is saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. 3 days later, do you think President Obama would still be out on the streets? That's part of the frustration. That's part of frustration. And it's not like this is the first time this has happened. It's like, oh, y'all done brought this to this Rodney King, this Trayvon Martin, this Tamir Rice, this, Eric Garner, oh, y'all done brought this to my neighborhood. Oh, well, now we finna show you a different way. Okay, we finna show you a different way that we're gonna handle this. And we can't be mad at those people because we're not there. We're in the comforts of our home, in the comforts of a television show, or in the comforts of a studio, talking about what they are doing. Yes, it's wrong. Yes, it's wrong. But we also have to give them the benefit of the doubt that I'm not there. I don't know how many people in this person's family has been through this, how many losses they have in their family, and I'm not there on the ground. And you all know, we all know there is a difference. There is a difference in church when you go to church and when you have to have church online. When you got to go to church online, it's a difference. You still get the message, but the feeling is different because you're surrounded by all the other saints. There's a different feeling. And that's what we're missing out on by coming from the comforts of our home and the comforts of the studios and all of that. We're missing out on the feeling that there is a we can't feel it because we're not there. It's all we know is it's darkness. It's dark. It's dark. But those people are in the midst of a feeling. They're hurt. Are supposed to protect them has caused the pain. So where do we turn when the people who are supposed to protect me and my family are causing this pain? And if my cousin Tutibug was caught on video doing what this police officer was caught on video doing, my cousin Tutibug would not be running around 4 days later, still free. So if they're not gonna let my cousin Tutibug run around free, why are these police officers being out? If not the other three, at least the one that had his knee on his neck. He should definitely be. We don't need no more evidence. We don't need no more evidence. And then there's more evidence that came out today where the picture that we have been shown from the video is the one cop standing up there and the other cop with the picture with the knee on his neck. Now there's another video that has surfaced. There were two more cops on him. One was on his back and one was on his leg. We couldn't see them because the car was hiding them. But now there's another video that has surfaced, and you see two more cops that were on him. And the thing about it is, the police lied, and they lied in the police report. They said that he was resisting arrest. And every video that has surfaced, not one video shows him resisting arrest. So the police lied. They will just let us go. So it's just like, yes, it's a sad situation, honey. Yes, cutting to the bug. To the bug, honey. Just threw a name out there. I ain't got no cutting to the bug. Don't even know what cutting to the bug that name came from, honey. It just came up, honey. Came up, man. But yes, child, they should be in jail. Charged. And they go, we investigate, we investigate, we investigate, we investigate. And all of that, because, and then it's just going back to cutting to the bug. They didn't take that long to arrest cutting to the bug. And then it's just like, ain't nothing but a ticket, cutting to the bug, miss court, then go to court. They take him long to come and arrest him. And I'm just saying, the officers haven't been charged with nothing. That's the thing. The officers should be charged. They could already charge them with murder. They could charge him with murder, pick him up, charge him with murder right now because the guy died, and we know the guy died. He had his knee in his neck, so you could pick him up and charge him with murder right now. And you can add other charges later, like they do in other cases. There have been many cases where they have charged the person with one thing, and later on, after they finish the investigating, they bring more charges. They could do that right now. And it was a 17-year-old person. I don't know if it's a girl. I think it was a girl. A 17-year-old girl who recorded the whole thing. That video that we have seen that has made national news, that has been shown around the world, was recorded by a 17-year-old girl. And do you know that some people, before the second video came out today, showing the other two officers on him that were hidden by the truck, do you know some people were questioning not whether the person who videotaped that should have been like pushing the officer trying to get him off of the man? She go to push him, trying to get him off, and the officer that's standing up that we see, what you think he gonna do? Just stand there while she pushing him? No, he's not gonna stand there like he's standing there while the officer got his knee on that man's neck. No, he's gonna apprehend her. And then not only that, we didn't know that there were two more officers on the other side that was hidden on the other side. No, she did the right thing. She did the right thing. She did the safest thing that she could have done. And at least she stood her ground for 10 minutes and recorded the whole thing. Then on top of that, they say the paramedics even told the man, move, let me check his pulse. An officer was just determined. He was just determined to murder that man. Several people had asked him, stop, move. But none of the police officers asked him to stop. They aided and abetted, and they were part of. Mhm. And then it's just, and I always say, when you're dealing with a situation like that, when you're dealing with a situation like that, it is very dangerous for the citizens because the police officers and the crooked police officers, they already know the law better than you. They know laws that you don't know about because they done studied law and they've been to school for it and all of that. So they know how to trap you. They know how to trap you. So you go in there, you don't even get to tell your story why you get to do why you did what you did because they already know the law that they're gonna trap you with. And the main one is interfering with police officers' business, being disruptive and combative, and interference and putting police officers in harm's way. We couldn't do our job because she was in harm. They already know. So she did the right thing, and then she was 17 years. She's 17 years old. To my push him. And then it's like somebody said on somebody said on one of the news stations today. It's just like, and we got to stop saying our black men. They say now they're punching black women too. They punching women. Yes, they went in the wrong house and killed the girl, serving a warrant at the wrong house. And this is happening so much now that I don't even believe it's the wrong house no more. I believe they know exactly what they're doing. Just that they do stuff like that to stoke fear in black people, to stoke fear in black children. That's the new form of slavery, to enslave your mind. When you see something like that, you see them handling your relatives like that. That's to stoke fear and make you fear them as you grow up. The image that you saw, you carry that image with you throughout your life. Oh no, I remember they came and girl, they beat up my cousin. Oh, they beat up my dad. Or they beat up my. And that's why black kids they run from the police because of what they have seen growing up from the police. And then it's just like you, we have done everything. We have done everything. They said they say, well, they won't comply because when they the last killing, well, they need to comply with the police officers, and that's why they get in trouble because they don't comply. Okay, he was complying. He ended up dead. This man out jogging, don't have no weapons, end up dead. When you comply, you end up dead. When you don't comply, you end up dead. When you don't have a weapon, you end up dead. But then when you see white folks in the same situation, they don't end up dead. I just told y'all the other night about an incident where a white woman, police pulled her over, trying to give her a ticket. She went sign the ticket, and he told her get out the truck. He gonna arrest her. She said no. So she rolls her window up. She drives off. He chased her. Then he get her out further down the street, get her out the car, taser, and cuff her. But with us, it's always the color of our skin that threaten them. They feel threatened because of the color of our skin. So it's just like the city councilman, one of the city councilmen in Minneapolis today, she said, I am I I want all of my colleagues to join me in saying that racism, there is a state of emergency for racism. Just because racism is a sickness and a disease. She said to the people that say that, there you go putting racism in this and blah blah blah. She said you have to call the thing what it is. She said we don't call cancer cancer. We won't know what we want, what we're trying to cure. She said so racism has been around for 400 years, and it is time for us to declare a state of emergency on racism. And I agree with her. I agree with her. And the people been saying people been saying some nice stuff today. It's like enough is enough. Enough is enough, and it's just like we gotta get tired. We're sick and tired. We just sick and tired. And we just said that before too. We just sick and tired of being sick and tired. So it's just like, and a lot of people are talking about the burning of the buildings, and some one of the I think one of the state representatives of she came out and she said, and then her closing statement was she was on one of the CNN or MSNBC, one of them, and she said, and then for the people that's talking about all the burning buildings. She said, please know that the burning buildings you see are the tears of my city. Just like you crying, the city is crying. And the burning buildings, all the burning buildings, those are tears. The city is crying. So it's just like, it's and then on top of that, nobody's talking about the coronavirus. The people out there protesting and marching, they ain't talking about no safe distance, 6 feet, and all that. And yes, and it's going to get. So I know that they have called in the National Guards. because they done set the precinct on fire. So I know they're going to call in the National Guard. But I think when it's really going to get worse, it's really going to get worse, people are going to start attacking the National Guards because they're going to feel like, y'all coming here every time we do bad, y'all want to come in and uh, chastise us and put us in our place. But when the police officers do bad, y'all don't come in here and chastise them and put them in their place. So people are gonna get sick and tired of the National Guards being called in on them, and they're gonna start attacking them too. Because people are sick and tired. Sick and tired. And then Colin Kaepernick, they have a picture of Colin Kaepernick kneeling, and then side by side is a picture of the police officer with his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck. And Colin Kaepernick has said in so many words that he is tired of the peaceful protesting. And he said, we got to do what we got to do. He said, I'm tired. He said, I'm tired. He said, I tried to warn them, and he said, like, they not listening and they don't hear us. So we need to fight fire with fire. So in other words, Colin Kaepernick is all on board with the fighting. He said, but peace is not working. He said, we've been trying to peaceful protest for a long time and it's not working. He said, so maybe it's time for us to try something different. And I'm all for that. See, look, he said the guy who murdered George has already fled his home. He was seen in Florida. Yes, yeah. And you know what? And then it was just like I was watching the whole situation with the situation where the police officers in the precinct where they were, and they had boarded up. They boarded up the precinct, because they knew the people were gonna be throwing bottles and stuff and all that. They had boarded up. And the police officers at one point, they done came out on top of the building. They shooting tear gas into the crowd and stuff, trying to disband the crowd and all of that. But then it was just like those people, and I could just, in my spirit, I just knew those people were so angry. They were so angry, like y'all bad because y'all had them guns and stuff. But right now we're not scared of y'all. Come down here. Come down here. They were challenging the police. Come down here. Come down here. Come down here. Let's handle this man to man. That's how some of them people out there was feeling. Come down and come off of that roof. Come down here. And they end up some kind of way they done set that police precinct on fire. They boarded up with wood, so they set the wood on fire. And then once they set the wood on fire, then it was breaking the glass and all that, and they got inside the fire station, the police precinct. So they had to come up out of there. I don't know where they went. I got an underground tunnel they done ran through. You ain't gonna stay in there and burn it there. But like people are sick and tired. People are sick and tired. Just like I saw somebody had said, yeah, it's gonna be a civil war, honey. May have to be. May have to be. Because it's the same thing happening. It's just a different location. It was in Ferguson. It was in New York. It was in Chicago. It was in Atlanta. It's just a different location. It's the same thing happening, but it's just in a different location. So, and people are sick and tired. People are sick and tired, and they're sick and tired. And then everybody say, "Well, where are the leaders? Where are black leaders? Where are black leaders? Where are black leaders?" The one that I know would come out and just call a spade, and just use all type of language and wouldn't care. He not here no more. Dick Gregory. He not here. And there's honey. Yes, honey. Who is that say? Tracy Fat Cat enters the room first. Say, to rebuild, you must burn it down. Let's go, so let's go. Yes, yes. But see, Tracy said, who's that say, man, there has to be change. We cannot just let this go. We protested riot in Ferguson. Where's that? The comments are moving. Ferguson, but we didn't get justice for Michael Brown. That was Trayvon Martin. But like I said, honey, maybe back then we just gotta organize. We just gotta organize. This is the problem. This is the way we're gonna handle the problem, and this is the result we want. And until we get this result, we're gonna continue to handle the problem this way. If we just like, baby, we say we're not eating at McDonald's, we're not eating at McDonald's. I don't care what special they offer at McDonald's, Popeyes. I don't care how many chicken sandwiches they come out with. We're not eating that. We're not eating that until you all do X, Y, and Z. We're not eating here. And I don't care if we have to do that. If we have to do it for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, we have to show them that we're serious. And I guarantee you, once they see that, our dollars matter, and they cannot survive without our dollars when they close enough stores because they don't make they don't have the financial backing that they need, then they're gonna start listening to us, and they're gonna bow down to our wants. It took us 5 years, but at least it happened. And then people gonna start respecting that around the world. They say, "Oh, black people ain't playing." When they say they're not buying your cars, they not buying your cars no more. Ain't no black people going to buy their cars. And then when black people that have the cars, when we start sticking together and we show that we are one, and if we boycott Mercedes, somebody have a problem with Mercedes, and Mercedes disrespect a black person, if we boycott Mercedes, everybody with a Mercedes, go turn it in. Trade it in, get you something else. Girl, we got all these trade-ins. Black people not dealing. Y'all need to resolve this issue because these black people bringing these cars back. They go and buy them Lexus, or they go and get them a Yukon, or they go and get Cadillac. We need to resolve this issue with these black people because we losing money. We have to start sticking together like that. Then we have to build our stuff. We have to build our own stuff, and then we build our stuff in our neighborhoods. We have to protect it, and we have to stop breaking in our stuff. When black people bring money to the black neighborhood, black people stop breaking doors. Stop it. Because that's why people don't. And I have several friends that have started black businesses in black neighborhoods, and then it's just disheartening when you're trying to help your neighborhood or help the black neighborhood, and you get up and you go to work, or you get a call late in the night from the fire department or the police department. You need to come up here. Somebody broke in your store. Somebody broke in your restaurant. Somebody broke it. We need to stop. And we need to start. We need to go all the way back to teaching our children to respect other people's property. Parents, you need to start yanking your kids by the collars now. You need to start. Listen, this is a serious thing. We black people starting to stick together, and you're gonna stop acting a fool out in these streets, and you're gonna stop all this. Still, I don't. If it ain't yours, don't touch it. Don't want to hear you about you going breaking in nothing. You're gonna start respecting these folks' stuff. Respect other people's property. It starts at home. We got to start at home. We got to start reteaching them, honey, because the mothers have gotten younger. And when the mothers get younger, these teenagers having babies, honey, they're not trying to raise no children, honey. They're just trying to put these kids out on the grandparent. And the grandparents supposed to be the ones that's just having babies, but the teenagers having the babies. A grandmother in her 30s. Who heard of that? Grandmothers in their 30s, honey. Yes. So we have to go. We just have to. It worked back then. It worked now. And when the police officers come, they call the police. Call the police about child abuse. All that. Baby, listen. I'm gonna yank them up in here because if I don't, you gonna get them out there and put your foot on their neck, put your knee in their neck. And I'd rather yank them up in here than to have you putting your knee in their neck. Now, if that's gonna cause you to arrest me because I'm yanking on this child and I'm teaching my child, then come on, arrest me so I can go down here and I can bond out. But it's gonna be like that from now on. As long as they're living up in this house, they're gonna respect me and they're gonna respect other people when they leave outside of this house. And enough is enough. Enough is enough. For letting the children run wild and they get away with anything, enough is enough. It worked back in the day, and just like the law said this and the law said that. Baby, listen. Like I said about, what's going on in Minneapolis, it's easy for you to sit in your living room and in, the comforts of a studio at CNN or MSNBC and tell us what. It's easy for you to look out on the outside and tell me how easy it is to raise a child when you don't have no children. You don't even have a relationship. So how you gonna make a law and dictate to me what I can and cannot do to raise this child? I'm with this child 24/7 every day. I know what this child is capable of doing. I know what this child is doing, and I know how to get this child to stop doing what he's doing that I know is not right. And if it takes me going across his head with my fist, then that's what I'm gonna do. You passing all kind of law. Well, why you passing the law? Why don't you pass a law where when I get sick and tired of this child, I can send him to you? You can raise him. Come and get him. Don't come get me because I'm trying to raise them. Come and get the child and you raise them. Show me. Show me you the goods and you know how to do it. Come and get them. It's easy to sit down and write some laws, honey. Easy to sit down and write some laws, but you don't know, honey. People, you know, people try to help. It's just like we try to help, and then that's the first thing people want to holler when we get into situations like this. We need to be in black businesses. People been doing that. People been doing that. That's what what's called did. That got killed in LA. Nipsey. He got killed right there in the parking lot of a business that he started right there in the neighborhood. Stop it. We gotta stop, honey. We gotta stop, honey. Tracy Collins said, "Can we call in?" No, girl, you can't call in. I ain't got that. We gonna have to do Zoom tomorrow, and I ain't figured out nothing, honey. We're gonna have to do Zoom tomorrow where y'all can talk. Yeah, cause y'all gotta talk, honey. Liz, Liz, and they won't let you come into this. Say, fuck the buildings. Ooh. And then every time I unit on serious mode, baby, listen, I'm telling y'all, honey, I had to get my I had to get my old lady hair tonight. I said, baby, I got I want the grandma spirit on me, honey. I want the grandma spirit on me, child. Let me get this old lady, this gray hair, this gray bob, honey. We gotta talk tonight. Cause I'm just sitting there all day and listening at that and looking at that and oh my God, it's just like and then on top of that, it's just like this. Y'all still worry about the president. He hasn't said that he hasn't addressed this. And we have reached 100,000 deaths with the coronavirus pandemic, and he hasn't said nothing. And they have been riding and looting, and they done killed this child, and he haven't said nothing. Why? He don't care about y'all. He done showed y'all before he started running for president. He don't care about y'all. So why would you expect Donald Trump to all of a sudden turn into Barack Obama? He don't care about y'all. He said y'all live in shithole, y'all from shithole countries. Y'all live in rat infested neighborhoods. Do that sound like somebody that care about you? So why at this moment are you gonna be waiting? It's just like my friends told me years ago. Why are you gonna get into an argument with a liar because they won't tell you the truth? If they known for lying, honey, just accept them for who they are and move on. You ain't gonna stand up here talk to them about it till you blue in the face. They are a liar. You go and stand up to a liar expecting the liar to tell you the truth. That's dumb on my part. So for us to expect Donald Trump to say anything that remotely sounds like he is a president is dumb on our part. Donald Trump has shown nothing but ignorance. Everybody around him has shown nothing but ignorance and no balls. Not one senator or one congressman, Republican senator or Republican congressman, including Mitch McConnell, has no balls, including Paul Ryan, who is no longer there, including Jeff Sessions, who is no longer there. And you, Jeff Sessions, really don't have no balls because he done dogged you out, fired you, and you still trying to run and still talking about, you his friend. They don't have no balls. I know sissies that have more balls than the Republicans. And some of them to cut their balls off and they still have more balls than the Republicans. Baby, I just went there, huh? But it's the truth, honey. It's the truth. And I just wanna and I just wanna go, oh my God. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, honey. Yes, they don't. Ooh. And I'm telling y'all, I do not. If you, I'm so serious. I am so serious, and y'all know I'm serious because I will. I refuse. I refuse to post a meme on my social media with Donald Trump face on it. I refuse to do it. He don't exist to me. I've already came to the conclusion that he's dumb, he's stupid, he's ignorant, and he's not a human being. And no matter when I see him, if I'm just flipping through the television and they, at a press conference, ain't nothing changed. He's dumb, he's stupid, he's ignorant, he's not a human being. He's emotionally unattached. He don't have no emotions. He don't care about nobody but him. He don't even care about his own family. He don't care about his own family. If he don't care about his own family, what makes he think? What makes you think he gonna ever care about you and yours? Child, I said Vic Spade to my mama Sophia, bring me that real OnlyFans. Baby, Lord have mercy. Fly back boy. 11 sexy Chuck talking about my grandma had more balls. Honey. Thank you, Chris underscore major. Hey, how you doing? She said this stuff is so sad. My heart is heavy. Yeah, all of our hearts are heavy, honey. But you gotta pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and put one foot in front of the other, honey. Emotionally unattached he is, honey. That's all I need is white gloves. Sticking. But yes, honey. But I was trying to get in here at 10, but then I was watching that riot and them fires and everything. And then it's like, and it's just like I just had to just sit there and think about that thing. Think about that thing. It's like, no, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that. And it's just like, but then there's all these thoughts, and that's why I just want to come on here. I said, Lord, just say, just go on here and y'all just get together for us to get together. Just long as I got y'all right here, I know where y'all are. Y'all right here in my chat room. Just let us get together and let us just be silent. You can hear stuff when you're being silent. You think when you're silent. How long you want us to be silent, Lord? They almost had it. He had his foot on that man, had his knee on that man's neck for almost 10 minutes. Do it for 10 minutes. Lord, that's a long time to be silent on the internet. You asked me how long, what did I say? Now you want to do what I say, or you want to do you want to do it quick and easy for the children. I said, all right, Lord, we're gonna do it for 10 minutes. Do it for 10 minutes, honey. Hey Dean. Dean, you're in Australia. Who's that in Germany? Dean is in Australia. Rashida Jones, Miss Sophia, I'm trying to move down south. You know any places? There's a whole lot of places down south. Get a map, Rashida. Rashida, let me tell you something, honey. Trying to move. Now, it's Miss Sophia, get up. Baby, listen, I got on my house coat. I have on my duster, honey. You see, I have on my. I'm telling you, I was coming to y'all as grandma tonight, honey. Grandma, I was coming to y'all as grandma. Get your duster, get your duster and your prayer cloths, and you get in prayer mode and go be with your children. You know, they out here killing children. Go get your hyenas, honey. Get your hyenas together and just grab the children, love on them, and hug them. Just sit there, huh? Just they hear, Lord. Yes, honey, mature in here. Get your children and just yes, y'all just sit there, yes, honey, just talk, honey. hmm And then they study messing with folk, and then they want to class racism. That man out there, you supposed to have your dog on a leash. You supposed to have your dog on a leash. This man is like, ma'am, could you put your dog on the leash? And you don't know. And then people think they know they know think they know. The- even good dogs bite people. And then my my grandpa said, because when they used to ask my grandpa, because all of the them dogs in the country, half of them lazy. You just throw stuff, throw food at them, they run again, they lazy. And they would ask my grandma, because some people they scared of dogs. They don't know these dogs. They don't know these dogs. Nobody. This their first time seeing these dogs. Then they ask my granddad. This is my dad's daddy. They asked my granddad, did that dog bite? He got teeth. So we got teeth he can bite. So some people think that that dog, you know your dog, yeah, but you don't know, honey. One day your dog just may go in attack mode. You don't know because all how many owners get attacked by their dog. They dogs turn against them. So yeah, honey, you never know when a dog gonna attack you, honey. So it's just like, baby, listen. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. That dog bite, he got teeth. My granddad would say that, honey. He would laugh. He'd be like, "So I ain't seen anybody. In other words, I ain't seen anybody nobody yet, but honey, that don't mean he won't because he got teeth. Yeah, he bite that food." Mm. JJ22 LOL. Sophia, girl, you have me say, yes, hunty. All the time. I was in the middle of an interview today and slipped and said, yes, hunty. Oh, well, hopefully you got the job, honey. Oh, yes, honey, man, out in the park. Put your dog on a leash, man. People out minding their business and folks just messing with them. That's racism. Man going to take the trash, to empty his trash. They got the trash bin in a certain part of the neighborhood. You have to drive your trash. The woman gonna block him in, don't want to let him out because she don't know who he is. That's racism. Racism. Racism is alive and well in the United States. It's alive and well. I don't care if we had a black president. Racism is still alive and well. And the vice president of city council said in Minneapolis today, racism has been alive and well for 400 years. What make us think we can get rid of it in 4 days, 4 hours, or 4 years, or 8 years? 400 years of racism. And then you have to also, like I said about the Ku Klux Klan, they still here. They just don't wear their uniform. That man that put his knee on that man's neck is a Ku Klux Klansman. And those people that assisted him and didn't nobody, there was 3 other officers there, and neither one of them told him, man, get your knee off that man's neck. What are you doing? Neither one of them told him to do that. Those are Klansmen in police uniform. Baby. And some of us, like the movie said, we have been bamboozled and hoodwinked to think that, oh, they got rid of the Klansmen. No, they got rid of the uniforms. They still on the earth. They judges. They're senators. They're Republican senators. They're Republican congressmen. Right now, some of them occupy the White House. Nationalists, Klansmen, they all up through the White House right now. That's why Jeff Sessions trying to get back. Because he know that Donald Trump is the grand wizard. That's why they all scared of him, because he's the grand wizard. But let me let that go before we freeze. Oh, she know how they do us, honey. Hey, Lickly Lil, what's going on? Brianna Dore. What did Brianna say? I missed it, honey. Yes, Pat say yes. They wear badges now. No more sheets. Oh, I said we're gonna stop. Look, Tracy, Tracy got the little. You're gonna be freezing her, Tracy. Yeah, let us leave that alone. Let us leave. Oh, let me get some. Oh, child, just been in here, honey. I ain't got none of my. So I said, Mother, honey, you told us you was gonna drink my water. I have been drinking my water. This is water. This water and this moonshine. And then this is water. These are water. This water. See there? Sparkling beverage. It's water, child. Sparkling water. You see that? Y'all see? Mama drink water. It's just sparkling. Uh-huh. Yes, child. Matter of fact, let me get a little squeak. Let me get a little squeak, honey. Ow. Ow. Vicks. Where's Vicks? Moonshine. I'm sipping. What? What is that, Tracy? Is that a wine or something? Vintage. Give me some chips, honey. Let me get a couple of these chips, honey. Brianna. Sophia, do you know how to make cha-cha or cho-cho? Mm-mm. That's an older lady came to my job and told me about it. I ain't had no chow-chow or cha-cha. I know about fufu. My cousin Lena, when she got involved with them, when she started messing with them Africans, honey, that was one of their favorite dishes, some fufu. So she made that fufu, honey. Mmm. Then you get them, put it in the bowl. You got the little dough and stuff, and roll it in the bowl. And eat it with your finger, honey. Baby, ask them Nigerian about that fufu, baby. Marla say chow chow is good, honey. Chow chow is good. Now I don't know nothing about the chow chow and the what else you saying? I know how to do the cha cha. Brianna say fufu. Brianna, you laughing, but that is a real African dish, honey. Google it, honey. Baby, baby, they here, baby. Baby, them Africans, but baby, you better not say nothing about no fufu, honey. Baby, that's like you disrespecting their flag, honey. You say something negative about fufu. Oh, yes, honey. Little chatty stuff about good morning. 30 minutes left of work. Oh, you got 30 minutes left of work? Okay, baby. That officer was evil with his knee on George's neck. He had his hand in his pockets like he was doing nothing wrong. He will get his. I'm telling you, mother, you look like you're supposed to be singing. He's an on time God. Oh, do I? You think I'm supposed to be doing little dotty people? He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Oh, he's an on time God. Yes, he is. It may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. Tell you he's an on time God. Yes, he is. Then Fabi, it's about that wig is giving me Whitney Houston. This is a unit, Fabi. Fabian. It's a unit, honey. What's the name of these lips tonight? Oh, I had to put on this. I had to put on this blood. I had got my grandma hair, my grandma cape, grandma eyes, and then I said, let me go, because the blood still works, honey. Let me go on in here. The blood still works. Mm. She's talking about hide your social security number and your date of birth, your date of birth while making that African fufu, honey. Oh no, honey. She was already getting them in the country, baby. She was there. That's what they was doing, honey. She was marrying them people, honey, just so they can become citizens. Let's see, honey. Whew. That's her third Sunday youth choir revival unit. Look at Leah, my trip was canceled too because of COVID, but it would have been canceled now since the city's on fire. Oh, that's where you were going? Tracy Collins. Miss Sophia, you still in Atlanta? Yes, Tracy. I was in Houston for a minute. My mom had got sick, so I went home. I dropped everything and went home, but I came back. They called me back to the radio station that I used to work for, honey, so I came on back. It made it worth my while. That's church anniversary unit, honey. Yes, for the blood, it still works, honey. I let piece of that blood still works. They'll just let some more of their employees go. And child, this is what I was trying to figure out. How is Uber and Lyft gonna be firing people? But then they say, well, because all the businesses are closed, a lot of companies are closed, so it's not, no big old demand for those for Uber and Lyft. And I had to say, oh, okay. Because I'm like, people still going around in their cities and stuff and say, yeah, the bulk of their money comes from when these people travel out of town and everything. And airport, honey, them airports been slow. People ain't going, ain't traveling like that. Like, oh, okay, I see, yeah. Yeah, baby, I see. Uh-huh. Hey, so Miss Sophia, I've never seen you wear the same unit twice. You must have a garage feel. No, I've worn the same unit sometimes 3 or 4 times. Well, at least three. I just spread them out. Strategically, I do that because I already explained that to y'all. I spread them out because I don't want nobody, because you can tell by my outfit or the title, but sometimes people just look at the picture and they'll see me in a certain wig and they'll say, "Oh, I saw that before. I saw that episode." It's like, no, this is a different episode. See, she got on a different outfit, so that's why I changed. I try to spread my units out. I spread my units out, baby. I wear the same unit, like in the same week. If I can, I give them 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. That's Matty Mouse Clark after choir unit, honey. Try. Him and Stain and jumped up here. Y'all see that? See, look at my glasses, just white. She all on my screen, covering up y'all comments and stuff. Mm-hmm. Listen, Woolsey. 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 What is that? Woolly? Wolsey. Wolsey. Woolsey. Phonetically spell it for me. That's the same unit Whitney had on when she sang the Kimberell on BET Awards. Oh, this is when she was down there in Kimber singing. Sometimes I style them differently. Yes, I do remember that saying. So you remember saying to the person in Kentucky, "This ain't what you want." Yes, honey. She almost broke my fight record, honey, because I hadn't had a fight. She almost got it. That shoe had it connected to me, honey. She'd have got it. Tracy said, Yes, my boss used to be the CEO for Marta. I got the hookup. Where Marta? What Marta? Here in Atlanta? Because you got the hookup with the Marta here in Atlanta, honey. Hit me in my inbox. Well, you say he used to be. Hmm. Uh, Generate wealth for yourself and your family. Start selling masks on Amazon for $20 a piece. Legally, lyrics about white people were super extra friendly today. A man took my cart back to the store for me, and another said, "Please know we're not all evil." Rebel TV, hey Rebel, how you doing? But it wasn't great. More like the unit with the Williams was wearing when she had that seat. No, she had on the Statue of Liberty. She had this on. Dean Rodriguez, yes, you were ready to wear her out that night. Yes, man. Yes, ma'am. Tracy Collins said, I asked you to call me so we could catch up. You sure did, honey. You sent me your number. Let me tell y'all something. Like that song. Honey, let me tell you something. No man in the world. Let me tell y'all something. This is the thing. Y'all, first of all, y'all know my phone, honey. When I get my phone, you know how she is with the charge, honey. I can be on for 5 minutes. I can start off 5 minutes, it's 100%. 5 minutes later, she down to 70%. You know I use no 30% with charge, honey. So let me tell y'all something. Y'all be sending me messages, and then it's just like some of y'all send me a message from Facebook. Some of y'all send me email messages. Some of y'all send me Twitter. It's just like, girl, I don't know what a message is being, so I be trying to trying to go through there and find. Well, where did they say? Where did they say a child? And then it just so happen so when I get stuck, I just run into it. I just run across it. So I always have to have this notebook. Y'all favorite two comedians. I always have to have this notebook and a pen handy. So when I see a message or your phone number and stuff, I can write it down. And since we on that, let me see. I want to send a shout out to Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Thank you for the love. Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Thank you for the love. OMG. Thank you for the love. Also, I want to thank Myron and Nicole Dupree. Nicole Dupree for your cash out. They cash out me. Thank you, Myron. Thank you, Nicole Dupree. And I know another Nicole Dupree. And I don't want y'all to think that this is the female impersonator here in Atlanta. When I say Nicole Dupree, that's Nicole Love Dupree. This Nicole Dupree is just Nicole Dupree. It's a totally different person. So it's not Nicole Love Dupree. It's Nicole Dupree. Thank you, Nicole Dupree, because Nicole Dupree, Nicole Dupree. She is in my cash app like a tither. She always makes sure Mama got something. So I appreciate Nicole Dupree, honey. Thank you. But Myron, Jasmine, Nicole Richardson, and Nicole Dupree. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Uh, I have a few questions, not many. So y'all want to answer a few questions? I have a few, not many. So let me see. Really a few, honey. The first one, y'all ready? Let me see what y'all saying in here, honey. I will email you again. Email. Okay, you send me email. Okay. Email. Let me see. Tracy Collins email. Let me write it down. Tracy Collins is sending an email, phone number, so I can call her. And I had a sister, a drag sister in Dallas. That was her name. That was her drag name, Tracy Collins. Tracy Collins, beautiful. She was beautiful, honey. Miss Tracy Collins. Uh, Kai has me. My daughter, Kaisha, I has me. Uh, see, copy and paste. LOL. Lord. Oh, the great thing. Yeah, I appreciate Kai's music to the young ladies. The young lady is talented. Okay. What is your favorite old time meal? Your favorite old time meal? Child, my favorite old time meal always been fried chicken. Fried chicken. Can't go wrong with fried chicken. Baby, I grew up on it. I'm telling y'all, I grew up on fried chickens and lunch meat. Back then we called it press ham, bologna. Y'all from Bolonga. It's bologna, press ham, and uh what was that it? Ham. Is that what I need, Bree? Bree talking about I need to hook some energizer battery to my phone. Hey Ann, how you doing, Ann? Myra, you thought I was about to say ham hocks? No, just some ham. Salami, yes, salami. Yeah, salami, pressed ham, bologna. We say bologna, salami, pressed ham, and ham. Not chopped ham. Regular ham. Mm. They say smoked pork chops over with onions over rice, honey. I'm fine, Ann. According to my weight, I done went vegetarian. Well, I need to get on your. That's what I need. Some vegetables. That's what I need to start eating. I got me some. I got me some oranges and bananas in here, honey. Oh, hamburgers and steaks and onions and gravy, baby. Yes, honey. I enjoy ham and my potato salad and a few green olives. Oh yes, honey. Sophia, if you could dress up as one illusionist and get away with a person that you know that you can get away with, who would it be? Oh, I can get away with Shirley Ralph, and then a lot of people say I can get away with Cheryl Lynn. Uh, some of y'all think I can get away with Jennifer Holiday. Uh-huh. First question. You know I'm always going in for the kill, honey. If you could cancel, if you could cancel one TV show, what TV show would you cancel? If you could cancel one TV show, what TV show would you cancel? Mom, you think I can get away with Millie Jackson? If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Thank you, Chris underscore major. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. I feel like Nene. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. Mine on the way. Millie Jackson. I don't want to be right. Your mom and dad say it's a shame. It's a downright disgrace. Long as I got you by my side, care what the people say. If loving you is wrong, married to medicine, housewives, loving hip hop. Y'all saying all the stuff that I be saying. Jerry Springer, all of the Fox Network, cancel Fox News. Ooh. Yes, honey. Hey, Miss Sophia, at work just popping in. I made my dish over only used the slow cooker on the meat since my mom dish. She said it was delicious. Oh, I'm glad you ain't burn it up in the slow cooker again, honey. Council Fox Love and Hip Hop, Council Fox News, Vanderpump Rules, the Kelly Clarkson Show. I love the Kelly Clarkson Show, honey. Yeah, I'm with the news. Amari, SpongeBob, Love and shit hop. Little Women. You gonna cancel Little Women? Steve bald white guys, Fox News, Dr. Oz is a quack. Ruthless, Tyler Perry. I was fuming watching that. Shit was disgusting. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Dr. Phil, The Walking Dead. You could definitely get away. You could definitely get away with Tina Turner, anime impersonation. My favorite of you, honey. Well, hello, everybody. I say hello, everybody. Mwah, mwah. So tell me, are you ready, honey? We're gonna take it to the beginning of the show. We're gonna the Kelly Clarkson show is surprisingly good. Yes, Legally Leah, you better let them know, honey. Dr. Phil, American Idol. Girl, we burned some meatballs in the slow cooker before and never looked at the crock pot the same, honey. Mm-mm. Who was on it the day you saw it? Wendy can go. Myra said Wendy can go. How you doing? You gonna cancel me? How you doing? Oh, y'all is talking about Vanderpump Rules and Little Women. All of them, honey. Rachel Ray, you don't want the cooking woman? Next question. Next question. What is the first thing you're gonna do when the world opens back up? What is the first thing you're going to do when the world opens back up? What is the first thing you're gonna do, baby? What's the first thing you're gonna do when the world opens back up? Mark, you lost your marbles. Auntie Wendy stage. Yeah, Wendy evil ass can go. I'm catching up on how to get away with murder, honey. Myra said, get cute. Atlanta already open. No, Atlanta ain't open. The mayor's still at home. Oh, my hair, beach, going to the bar and I'm having a drink in my house still. Prayer vacation, get my hair done. Go to the bookstore and try to get left. Oh, plan a vacation, get my hair done, massage. Niggas outside now, honey. Yeah, they outside, but the world not open up. They just rebellious niggas. Get a bill passed. Oh, the same thing. I've been socially distant myself. Wendy ass could go, honey. Continue to stay home. Oh, they flying up there, honey. I'm going to see my mom in Austin, Texas. I know that's real, honey. See how I can, where is it? Close it back down and get another stimulus check. Oh, bro, you got to close the world back down and get another stimulus check. All right. Talk about gays, but made her fortune sounded like gays. Talk about Wendy Williams, honey. Yes, massage. I believe it. Fly to Sophia's home and get her set up. Work this out. Hate this out. I say, wait, getting laid in the bookstore. I am down. Yeah, that was Dallas, Texas, honey. Go to the Windstar Casino. Is that the one in Oklahoma? Going towards Oklahoma or something? Out there by Dallas? Go see me dead. Go see me dead. Yeah, cut the check, honey. My answer was going to be go to Minneapolis, honey. This fall. But mine on the way, mine on the way. I'm taking another stimulus. I'll take another stimulus. Uh, Coco JB, what's going on, honey? What's going on? Graham, to myself again. Graham, where are you, Graham? Where are you, honey? Where are you, Graham? Dino Lee said, well, the bookstore already open on Treasure Bridge. He in Dallas. The person make that comment in Dallas. I think he may be he may be here. I don't want none of this community coochie. Cut the check. Go anywhere but this house, honey. Oh, they said I was supposed to go to Minneapolis in September with my work. Uh-uh. Oh, I'm going to church. I'm going to church because I feel like singing. The gym, Chris underscore major, the gym's been open back up. The gym, the movie theaters, barbershops, hair salons, and nail salons. He opened all that back up. But as far as our mayor, Keisha Lance Bottom, she she's still she's still at home. She did an interview yesterday. She was on one of the news. No, I ain't get my check, Lakeisha, honey. I done stopped talking about it, honey. I'm going through that. When they release, they release it. If they don't, they don't, honey. I'm going to file charge. If I don't get my stimulus checks, I'm going to file charges against the government for my $1,200, but it's going to be more because I'm going to add interest to it. There's going to be a little bit more, a whole lot more, because I'm going to say I suffer from mental anguish because a lot of people around me got their checks and I didn't get mine. And it caused me a depression. It caused me to have anxiety. So I'm gonna throw a whole lot of stuff in there. I don't want to get more than the 1,200, baby. Baby, when I finish, they're gonna have to have a brink truck to drive up to my house, honey, to give me my change. Yes, honey. But oh, Mayor Keisha last bottom, she did an interview, honey. They was talking about said she said that with her children, she said with her children heard that the governor had opened back up, the state. Then she said they was in the she said they was in the house cutting cartwheels, turning cartwheels like that had something meant something in this house. She said he could say what he want to say. He can open up what he want to open up. But if you better not open that door. Because as far as me and mine, we stayed in this house until I say it's cool. She said we'll listen to the scientists and the doctors and the people in the medical profession that deal with this. We're not listening to him. She said then her son, I think her son like 16. her son, her son told her that he was finna go somewhere, and she told him, "Well, make sure you pack you enough clothes to that'll last you till this pandemic is over, because you're not coming back in here until it's over." I said, "Girl," so she went playing with him, honey. I said, "Mom, I'm going there." She didn't say you couldn't go. He just said, "Well, make sure you pack you enough clothes to last you until this pandemic is over, because you're not coming back in here until it's over." It's safe to say he upstairs in his room, so he didn't go. This kind of black mama I'm talking about, honey. She may be the man of Atlanta, but she's still a black mama, baby. Yes, what she is. Oh, oh. See, thank you, Miss Wagner. I feel good, honey. Say, I'm still waiting on my stimulus check. I'm suing with Sophia. Yes, honey. Somebody thought we get $1,248. $1,248. $1,248. Oh no, baby. They're gonna have to give us more than that. Hey, Ricardo. They go, Ricardo. Ricardo, the one that got married in Paris. No, that's Ricardo, the flight attendant. Hey, Ricardo, how are you? Uh-huh. I want a plate of Joe Taylor's barefoot and pregnant fried chicken. What? Oh, what the hell? Uh, oh, yes, Regina. I keep telling y'all, honey. Y'all talking about Donald Trump, honey. Are we supposed to get another check? They working on it, and they working on it. The Republicans don't want to see y'all know my money. They said they tired of taking y'all. They said they already kicked everybody off welfare. Why we gonna put everybody else on welfare and just start sending out free money? Well, if that was the case, we just could have kept welfare. That's how Republicans look at it, honey. They just say y'all just want welfare, honey. Uh, mm, No, Miss McCall and them don't want y'all to have it. Brother TV said we never received the 500 for our baby. Look, I never received the 1,200 for myself. Like old people, I just wanted me a couple of cubes of eyes. Let me see the next question, honey. I have an old blank with holes in it and everything that I've been having for years. I just can't throw it away. I have an old blank with holes in it and everything. I've been having it for years, but I just can't throw it away. What is that old blank? I have an old blank with holes in it and everything. I've been having it for years, but I just can't throw it away. Leah say body, blanket, jeans, a blanket, mm, wig, drawers, blanket. Oh, what does it do if it got holes in the blanket? How is it keeping you cold, keeping you warm? Boxer. I love old clothes, shoes, and blankets. On the shirts, breastplate, shirt. Mm, you just my fattest part of my ass, preferably the cheeks. Shirt, unit, moo a man gown. Ooh, for the house, coochie. Oh, that's a summer dress. Why? House coat. Oh, Tyrone. Mr. Dr. Phil, honey. Socks, drawers, shirts, everything. Old boyfriend, t-shirt, alibi. Ooh, I'm going with roll. Excuse me, unit. Stockings. Breeze, some stockings, honey. Shoes. Old pajamas. Nothing anymore. It used to be a gown, but my son said, okay, mom, that's enough. He threw it away. I was trying to see who said coochie too, but it went up too fast. A computer, brother. I'm editing and watching you at the same time. Could you repeat the question, please, Alexa? I have an old blank with holes and everything in it that I've been having for years, but I just can't throw it away. I have an old blank with holes and everything in it. I've been having it for years, but I just can't throw it away. What is it? Oh, I said, Coochie, where is this one, mother? Oh, oh, I have an old coochie with holes and everything in it. I've been having it for years, but I just can't throw it away. Oh. Big spade, but y'all know the Lord's still working on me. I said coochie. A nightgown, my mind. Oh, I can't help it, honey. Oh, this is the last question that I have. This is the last question I have. I wish Black was still alive to help us with this racism. I wish Black was still alive to help us with racism. Oh, I wish Black was still alive to help us with this racism. Who? Malcolm X, Martin. Whoopi is still alive. MLK, Dr. King, Malcolm X, Josephine Baker. Jesus lives, honey. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, Malcolm, Martin Luther King, Martin, Malcolm. Can't say Jesus because he lived. Yes, honey. Tupac, Malcolm, Ma Rainey. Ooh, Ma Rainey, honey. Malcolm, Shirley Chisholm, Rosa, Martin Luther King, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Josephine Baker, I'm Highland, Harriet, Malcolm, Nat Turner. Malcolm would have shut this down, okay? Prince from Minneapolis. I so wish he was here to speak on this. Dick Gregory, Nat Turner, Betty Wright. Josephine was appointed to take Martin's place. Huey P. Newton, Harriet Tubman, Michael Jackson. Oh, was that Maya Angelou? Megan Evers. Megan Evers. Fannie Lou Hamer. Mr. Chairman. Baby, I love watching that video, honey. Baby, I love watching that video, honey. Mr. Chairman. Baby, she went and spoke. Baby, she didn't play with y'all, honey. Yeah, president tried to play with her, didn't want her to be heard, so he gonna call a press conference that day, honey, at the same time. Didn't say nothing. They got him together, honey. They re-aired that night. She got her own time. Little Richie. Uh, oh, who was that? Chris underscore May said Donald Trump just issued a statement. If they don't stop looting, he will get the shooting. He will get the shooting. Check the shade room. Hell no. Aretha Frederick Douglass. Ricardo from Paris? LOL. No, that's a joke. And I had thought he was one of my other friends that got married in Paris, but it was another Ricardo. That Ricardo's a flight attendant. Let me see. Baby, the city of Minneapolis asking people to evacuate protest scene. Baby, they set that precinct on fire, honey. National Guard's going in there. All about me can say, well, at this point, he better duck too. Ooh. Pelosi don't play the radio before the 45. I didn't rip up his statement. I ripped up the state of mind. I ripped up his state of mind. Yes, she did say that was you. The accused her of ripping up his State of the Union address. I didn't rip up his statement. I ripped up his state of mind. But I went through this moonshine tonight. Oh, yeah, that's Mm. Oh, y'all not gonna talk about Little Richie. Y'all not gonna talk about Little Richie like that, baby. When what you call? We was talking about Little Richie when I was on the what was that? The Zoom, baby. What you call it, mama? She's not Gwen. Clemens, Miss Clemens, honey. She was not having it for Little Richard. She said, bump Little Richard, honey. Little Richard, you know, was talking about us, throwing us out of the bus and stuff. She said, bump Little Richard, honey. Oh. Chris underscore Major say, what's a show you wish they never canceled? For me, Star. For me, Scandal. Baby, I can watch Scandal. Baby. I can watch Scandal, honey. Watch me some Scandal. So they got my memo, honey. Now, all the time they've been showing these police that's been blocking the folk. Then all these police officers in Minneapolis, honey, just been white police officers. Just white. Now it's the first time I just saw a black police officer standing up there. And he looked like what you call from Green Mile. Big old thick, sexy black thing. They got him in the front. Power, A Different World, Star, Roots. Give me a break. All right, Neil Carter. Where's the answer key? Dallas, Texas. Sophia, why you never like drinking alcohol? Look at it, Liv, uh, Just Myron, or Brianna Dawg, or Lady Royale. Could y'all please let him know what show we talked about? Refer him to the show when we talked about that. In a nutshell, because I grew up with everybody drinking. Like when I grew up, all my family, the majority of my family on both sides, it was just known that everybody was drinking beer. So it's just like beer was bitter, and I'm not a person that like beer to drink. So beer was bitter, and then I saw the effects that beer was having on everybody. So trying to look like that was fun. People getting drunk and slurring, and gotta help them to the car and all that stuff. That looked like it was fun to me. And then it's like just the smell of beer. It smells bitter. I don't like bitter stuff. So it's just like for those reasons, I decided it wasn't for me. Drinking wasn't for me, honey. hmm Why hasn't Oprah canceled? Baby, leave O alone. Oda went canceled her own show and went and got her a studio. O said, and then O is a billionaire. O became a billionaire after she canceled her number one talk show. Y'all can mess with O. There is O, there is B, and there's J. Oprah, Beyonce, Jay Z. They just got initials. O, B, and J. OBJ. OBJ. Bad to the bone. We're not doing it with O. Oh, we still got O, baby. We still got O and we still got Gail. We're not throwing our sisters away. We're going to chastise them, but we're not throwing them away. Honey. They do too much. Oh, but I'm getting ready to get out of here, baby. It is 1:38. So we're getting ready to get on out of here. Did we talk about the one cop that was convicted of killing someone in Minnesota? Was a black cop and the victim was a white woman. Of course, a couple of times they done did that. And they could always file charges against the black cops that get in trouble, even if it's black cops, regardless if the victim was black or white. They don't have no problem filing charges against a black police officer. But these white ones that kill us, they like I say, baby, then they lied, talk about he was resisting arrest. Oh, excuse me. He wasn't resisting arrest. Like and share this video, please. Like and share this video before we get out of here. Before we get out of here, like and share this video. And thank y'all for listening to me on We Are You Radio, honey. We Are You Radio, WERU. If you're not listening to me between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., you need to download the app, We Are You Radio. You go to weareyouradio.com or Spotify or, all them other radio apps. Internet radio. It's internet radio, honey. Mm-hmm. Y'all been scratching it. Yes, honey. Y'all see, I told y'all I was trying to get out of here, go to the salon, but y'all said bring the beautician over here, honey. So I brought the beautician to the house. She had whipped me up today. Yes, honey. She told me, "Do you want some extensions? I can make it look full." I said, "No, I don't want no fake hair in my head. Too much some extensions to make it look full." I said, "No, I don't want no extensions, baby. The only extension I want is an extension cord." Oh, yeah. So let me see what this fall, honey, so I could thank y'all. Oh, for my love, it's a love thing. Do. It's a love thing. What song is that, honey? If you missed the live show, please listen in on Real You Radio weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And here's some more of the elegant Miss Sophia McIntosh. Dollar signs, Miss Sophia McIntosh. That's my cash app, baby. My baby Brianna, baby. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you, Lady Royale. Thank you, Legally Leah. Thank you, Just Myron. Thank you, Denzel. Is that it? All of my babies. Oh, and thank you all of my laughing hyenas, honey. Chris underscore Major, Lindsay, Coco JB, A. Thank you all. Stephen, the great Danielle. Yes, thank you, baby. A. A. Who else? Coco JB. Coco JB. Coco JB. All about Mika. It's all about Mika, honey. It's all about Mika. I'm telling y'all. Hmm. Y'all know what I'm doing now. Get my free points, child. Get my free points. CCV. CCV. Good night, CCV. You rest well too, honey. And I got a sexy picture for you tomorrow, CCV. Girl, I got another sexy picture to post tomorrow, girl. Girl, wait till you see the one tomorrow, huh? They may shut me down. Girl, they may shut me down tomorrow, huh? They say you are promoting porn. Steven said, this live finishing early tonight. Oh my God, I took a nap and thought it was just started. No, Steven, we've been on here for an hour and 53 minutes. You know, my baby, some of my babies, they done started back working, honey. Thank you, Dallas. I love you too. Thank you, Marquisa. You're so welcome. Thanks for soothing my soul, mother. You're so welcome, baby. We soothe each other's soul. I had to come on here. Yes, Lindsay. They be telling me, honey. They told me one time, they say, we deleted your post because it was like violating our something. It's about look like it was like promote porn. And if we had to tell you this again, you'll be subject to your account being uh see here go one right here. Just say your post goes against our community standard on nudity or sexual activity. No one else can see this post. Our standards apply globally and are based on our community. And this is a post that I posted back on April 8th, 2018. And let me show y'all. 2018, honey. Thank you, Matt. Girl, y'all see what I posted? And it's Safari, honey, with all that. Safari, what were you doing, honey? That's why Nicki Minaj was going crazy. Thank you, Megas. She mad because was throwing that up. Baby, ain't that a mess? Mm. Girl, that was back in 2018. See, look at God, honey. I was just telling y'all about that. Then I go to open my phone, honey, and that's what they have up there. Yeah, try to see that. But that was, I think that was Facebook. That was Twitter that told me, girl, we'll shut you down. You post something like this again. And then people was like, you better be careful because you're going to miss out or you're going to close. And girl, I'm not going to stop, honey. And then it's just like people be up here. Now they'll tell me I can't post that. But then I see pictures of girls just totally nude, standing up with their breast out. And then they got videos of people on there having sex. Thank you, Chris underscore major. To my baby. Baby. Uh, who's that? Just Myra talking about my dear reported you. Why would my dear report me about the boys? And she got that. What's that show she got on there now where she had a scene with all of them naked, showing all their business. That's what mother going to do. Look at Safari OnlyFans. Baby, I don't even go to OnlyFans. You got to pay. You have to pay, honey. So you definitely know I ain't looking at nobody's only fan page if you have to pay. What is what column still in here? Thank you, Sylvia, for my cash app. Thank you, Sylvia, but it's CCV is still in here. CCV still in here. Let me show her what I can't post these, girl, because we'll be getting in trouble, girl. They'll close my account. They told me they'll close my account if I post some more mess like that. So I have to be careful with these. Look, now they won't come up. Where is it? Where is it, honey? It's so many. She said, yeah. She said, yeah. 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 That'll get y'all attention. Maybe that draws y'all attention. Y'all see that? And y'all get over there. This is what I want to post, but I'm scared they'll get me, girl. Yes. Scared they'll get me, girl. Cause you know where they be seeing that. They be saying, But where's another? It's another one, honey. It's worse than that, baby. The great thing is, oh yeah, add to my wow. Oh, where do you get these pictures from? I'm a photographer. I have an eye. Oh, this little baby. I'm sure get that out of there. Show you that. This little baby. But then he said this one. Oh my God, it was covered. It was covered. Oh, but yeah, they won't let me post it. I can't post that, hun. They won't let me post that. CCV said, let's see the bottom. I just showed it to you, girl. I just showed it to you. Oh, I want to just do a post. I just want to do a post, because Facebook, I like putting on Facebook because Facebook let you post. Well, now I can post 80 pictures on my Facebook. Uh, but I just want to do 80 pictures of just news, but they tastefully news shots because they tastefully news shot. The last one I just showed you, I wouldn't put that one up there. I said that's see like a picture like that. A picture like the last one I just showed y'all, I would send that to one of the children and wish them a happy birthday on their birthday. I would send them that in the text message and wish them happy birthday. I never post that on here. But I just want to do that 80 pictures and they just gonna be the nudes, tastefully nude pictures. About 80 of them. So but that's why she can't charge because she trying to she trying to keep all these pictures in here, honey. That's why the phone have a problem charging. But I can't find this other picture that I was trying to show y'all that I can't post. I be wanting to post it, honey, but I said, maybe I know they'll shut me down if I post that. I ain't gonna even risk it. I'm not gonna risk that, honey. But then after a while, Chris underscore mention, girl, Miss Sophia be on Tumblr saving them damn photos. Baby, I get these pictures. Baby, I get these pictures from all over. It's not just one spot, but I'm just starting posting pictures like this. If I can't draw y'all in with these kind of pictures, y'all just see there. Look. Now see, I'm trying to say this is a decent picture. Cute young man. But the picture won't even show clear because he is handsome. He was handsome. You little baby. Oh, but y'all be wanting all this. This what y'all be wanting. Stay home. Stay home, please. Stay home. This a stripper in Dallas. Oh, Dallas, Texas. You know him. What's his name? Suki. Ain't that it? Suki. Hello, yeah. I thought Miss Sophia was on the mother's board. Board at church. Little do we know, she in the back with the tickets. Hello, yeah, free. No. Then Coco talking about, I'm rewatching I'm rewatching just to see the tickets. Well, how about this? I am not going to load this live. I'm not gonna. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, child, I better go back and edit that out though, because they'll be trying to delete the video. Come on, you can't have that. You can't have that on there, boo. Boo, you can't have that on there, boo. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Jacqueline and La Sylvia. Thank you all. Send y'all some hearts. Mm-hmm. Jacqueline, Jacqueline, Danielle, Danielle. Thank you, baby. Let's Sylvia, let's Sylvia. Oh, and I've already thanked Myron, and I've already thanked Nicole Dupree, and also who's the other Nicole? Nicole, what was my other Nicole? Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Jasmine Nicole Richardson. Okay. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Oh, girl. Jojo the Beast has subscribed. Thank you, Jojo. New laughing hyena, honey. Also, DJ Mookie, he was in here tonight. DJ Mookie Jukebox. I think that's DJ Mookie in Houston. Welcome, new hyena, DJ Mookie. Tracy, Tracy, I got it, girl. I got it, Tracy. I got your email. So I'll give you a call. Uh, thank you all. Thank you all so very much. Demetrius is Denise Clark. Legally Lil got Demetrius out of here, I believe. Legally Lil. Did you have something to do with that, Legally Lil? Like Legally Lil had banned Denzel. Mm. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Yes, honey. Oh, yes. Mother's back. Okay. I'm on 76%, but I'm getting ready to cut it back off. I want it to be on 100. I want it to be on 100. 100%, honey. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now y'all talking about Demetrius. Demetrius gonna show up with 7 sons. It'll be a mess, honey. Damn, our president called people thugs tonight on Twitter. Black Twitter is losing its mind right now. LOL, baby. Baby, we have called the president worse than that, honey. So do he know that Twitter works both ways? Like Mama Dearest, the sword cuts both ways. So we have called him some way worse things than thugs. So if he knew all the names that we have called him, and Ben Carson, and Mike Pence, and William, what is his name, Barr, and Mitch McConnell. So if they knew the names that we called them, honey, they'll be trying to file charges on us because we don't play fair. If they knew the names we called them, they'll be trying to press charges against us. So what we care about him calling us thugs? He don't even know us for him to call us the. What my child? Let me wrap my hair. Let me wrap my hair so I can go to bed. Where's my scarf? Lady Royal, you got my scarf. Bring me my scarf. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Until tomorrow. Uh, oh yes, son. Oh yes, son. Chris underscore major. Yeah, yeah. I ain't deleting it. I ain't deleting this video, honey. I'm gonna go back and try to edit what you call them out. I am gonna try to go back and edit. I ain't never. Y'all know I never edit a video. I don't know how. So what am I cut? What am I cut, honey? Mm-mm. Let it run, child. It was 2 hours into the video. It was almost 2 hours into the video, honey, before they came up, honey. So they ain't gonna watch the whole video. They just watch that first hour. Then they be like, "Oh, okay, girl, it's cool. It's cool." Yes. Get her Erica Badu scarf. Badu, Badu, Badu. Sebastian got your scarf. Oh, you already know. Zeldin say, dang it, I just joined. I just joined. No, Zeldin. We'll be back tomorrow. Yes, I need this Zelda to show me how to edit. Good meat should never be purged from a video. Oh, oh. I think they have penis recognizing software. You do? Oh. Yeah, I believe they do because the last one they sent me that message, honey, it was just the oh, but that was on what you call it, honey. That was on Instagram. This YouTube. I told them this is not for children. This not for children, honey. It's for adults. And it was covered. It was covered. That's just like with a woman's breast. They said we just have to have a pasty on our nipple, and then that's considered covered. As long as you have your nipples not exposed, you good. So he was covered. He was wearing fabric. It was just see-through fabric. All about me. Wait a minute. I'm thinking you gone, and I click back on to discuss about succulent meat to tell. Oh, girl. Brianna said that ain't no penis. That's an extra arm. Okay. Oh, 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 Liz, talking about LOL, donkey dick pics. underscore major about Miss Sophia teasing us with her fans all the content. Oh. Oh. Leave it in. No, you did not. You did not. You just thought. You gonna be Safari, honey. You don't want Safari. You know how many people don't want Safari? Jamie's about I'm standing by my mailbox, waiting for a long chocolate tasting old cop. Standing by my mailbox, waiting for a long chocolate tasting old cop. I just want him to put it. I just want him to put it. Where you want him to put it, baby? All about Mika say. Y'all getting too much for me, honey. I know that's real, Mika, honey. Let me sing this song so we can get out of here, honey. Oh, I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it, comes the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other, so long. Goodbye. Hey, Stephen. I'm so glad we had this time together. Just to sing a song or share a laugh or two. And before you ever know it, come the time for us to show it. And we have to say to each other, so long. Goodbye, my laughing hyenas, mother hyena. Love you all. God bless you too, girl. And all the laughing hyenas. Thank you, the great Danielle. Lindsay, financial boycott. Okay. Oh, it's itching. Good night. Say good night to your brothers and sisters, honey. We know where the building fund's going. I'm gonna have to open up since y'all good night, Lakeisha. Good night, Dallas, Texas. Good night, Lindsay. Good night, Chris underscore Major. Good night, Vic. Good night, Marquisa. Good night, Dallas, Texas. Good night, Stephen. Good night, Vic. Good night, CC Vi. Good night, Antonia. Tanya. Good night, Rebel TV. Good night, Brianna. Good night, Denzel. Good night, Matt. Good night, Chris underscore Major again. Good night, Lindsay again. Good night, Chris underscore Major again. Good night, Mariah. Good night, Ann. And good night, Dallas. Good night, Byron. Hey, Byron, I didn't know you were in here. Byron, you were real silent. Uh, Lady Royale, good night. Good night, Myron. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby. Okay, Vic. Until we meet again. Yes, it's Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Dallas, Texas. I promise I will send that money order. Dallas, Texas. I'm old school. What Dallas, Texas? Resend that. I didn't see the first one. I just saw. I promise I will send that money order. it's, it's been an eggplant refreshing finish. oh, oh, power. And what's that? CSM. Mama Mata order, Cash App, Miss Sophia McIntosh. okay, Dallas, Texas, somebody money order. I promise I'm sending that money order. oh no, I have no appointments, Lady Royale. Dallas, Texas. I promise I will send that money order, Sophia. I'm not in that Cash App stuff. You don't have Cash App, Google Pay, or PayPal. You old school. You really old school, like Princess Darrenisha. All right. Well, make sure it's a post office money order. 'Cause my mama got tied up in a money order scam one time. Well, not a scam. It's just that the company that was selling the money orders, they had went out of business. Then the people that want to honor the money orders, honey. But she finally got her money back eventually. But they told her from that point on, do not buy money orders from the grocery stores and nothing like that. Make sure you always get a money order from the post office and keep your receipt because it is covered, honey. The insurance cover your money order from the post office. Yeah, you get your money back. No questions asked, honey, if it's a scandal. Hmm. All right, I love you all. Talk to you all later. Tomorrow, later on tonight, honey. Cause yes, it's already after midnight. Going walking after midnight. Mhm. I'm going walking after midnight.